everybody, what's up? It's Nick here, and in today's video I'm going to give you guys my basic 720p HD export settings for Final Cut Express. So as you see here, I have Final Cut Express open, and today I'm going to show you how to render and how to edit in full 720p or 1080p HD quality. Now I've been running into some problems with this, which was because over here, as you see here in the preview window, it's square. Whenever I drag something in there, then I still have the two black bars on the top. I'm also going to tell you guys how to fix that little problem that I've been running into. So anyway, to get started, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to import some footage. So I have some footage right here, which is just some footage I took at the Sports Authority today, where I filmed the pool tables and foosball tables and stuff like that. So that was shot on my iPhone, which records in 720p HD. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take that and drag that into our clip bin. Let me just grab that window here. And so now, as you see over here, you want to make sure you have a new sequence started. So here's my sequence. As you can see here, sequence 1. And before we start editing, what we're going to do is we're going to right click on it and we're going to go to settings. Then go ahead and click on load sequence preset right down here. And then as you see here, it's set to this one by default. And what you want to do is you want to set it to Apple Intermediate Codec 720p 30, which will stand for 720p HD at 30 frames per second. And you can also choose 1080p at 60 frames per second or 50, or these are 1080p I codecs. But I like to choose 720p, so I'm going to choose 720p. I'm going to click OK. Click OK, and then as you notice, if we go over to the preview window, now it's changed dimensions and it's widescreen. So if I go ahead and just blow that up, as you see here, here's the full size of the preview window for the 720p HD recording. So what I'm going to do is you just go ahead and drag in your footage. So you can click on your footage, edit it in over here if you want to, or just go ahead and click and drag it into the timeline. So I clicked and dragged it into my timeline, and if I go ahead and blow this window up over here, as you see here, here it is, and we can go ahead and play around with it. And as you see here, if I play it, the first thing we're going to need to do, of course, is render it. Because as you see here, I play it, it says unrendered. And as you see here by this little red bar, that means I need to render it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go up here to, I'm going to trim it down to export it so it doesn't affect the time of this video. So now I'm just going to render this out by going to sequence, render all video, or not just video, probably both. So sequence, render both. And first it wants you to save the project for us, sorry. So save project, save it as test, sequence, render all, both. And now it's writing the video. Now that we have the video done, we can go ahead and scroll to the beginning and we can play it in the preview window. And as you see here, that's pretty much it. Now you can feel free to go ahead and do any of the edits you want to, do anything else that you need to. And once you're done and you want to export, you go up here to File, go to Export, and export using QuickTime Conversion. Once there, name it whatever you want to. Make sure the format's set to QuickTime Movie, and when it says Use, just keep default settings, that's good. Then we'll just go to Options here. Under Settings, you want to set it to H.264, frame rate current, data rate automatic, keyframes every 24, that's fine with me. Quality, you can set up to best if you want to, and 24 is just fine. And then just go ahead and click OK. Feel free to mess around with the settings to get your absolute the effect that you want to. Then after that, you don't need to apply a filter. Go down here, choose size. Instead of compressor narrative, choose 1280 by 720 HD. Don't checkmark this, but checkmark this down here. Click OK. Then under sound, you can choose the sound settings you want to. I'll keep it at stereo, and 48 is just fine with me. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and click OK. You can mess around with the sound settings, but the important part is the size here to make it fit through widescreen. So then once you're done with that, just click OK, click Save, and then it will export. So as you see here, it's exporting. And now it's done. So now I can just hide Final Cut, and here it is, sequence 1. I just load that up, click play. As you notice, it's complete 720p HD, no black bars, and complete widescreen. And that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. That's how you get full 1080p, not 1080, that's how you get full 720p HD video quality inside of Final Cut Express. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave any more suggestions for videos you want to see in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.